Happy Tuesday, you guys. I'm back again with another review. This time I'm reviewing Basketball Wives, Season 9, Episode 2. Basically, we are again at the forefront with the ladies. This time they are to the point where they're actually celebrating Brooke's birthday. Brooke actually also lets the ladies know that she actually has gotten married and she's introducing her husband to the girls. Brooke organizes an actual dinner for everybody. Everybody's to the point where they're actually enjoying themselves. Everybody's in attendance. British is in attendance. Jackie. Also, Brandy is in attendance as well. We, we also see that Duffy is actually attending as well. We also see Angel is attending. The girls were really enjoying themselves. They're actually bit to the point where they're actually having great conversations. They were mingling amongst themselves. The ladies were getting ready to enjoy dinner. They were congratulating Brooke on her actual wedding announcement. Brooke seemed like she's actually happy with her new husband. Brooke was also Brooke was actually on the season of this particular show about three seasons ago. They're bringing Brooke back now. She's on the forefront right now. She actually is about basketball wife, considering that she did get married. Jackie is to the point where she was. In other words, the ladies made her a dare. They were daring her to actually try caviar, not caviar, oysters for the first time. Jackie was saying that she wasn't quite sure whether or not she really wanted to try the oysters, but she was coaxed into doing it by the ladies. The main lady that was actually trying to coax her into doing it was Duffy. She leaves her seat and goes around and grabs the oyster and tries to get Jackie to take a bite of it. Someone made an inside joke about how she takes the oyster that Doug is in for later on that night because everybody knows oysters are considered aphrodisiac. So Jackie finally gets a chance to take a bite of the actual oyster. She said she didn't really like the texture of it, but she did do, in other words, take one for the team. The girls congratulated her and woohooed her. So they basically, made her feel kind of comfortable doing it. But Jack said, quote unquote, she would never do that again. But the actual scenery of the actual party was upscale. Everybody was dressed to the nines in their best attire. Jennifer looked really, really nice. I like the way she was dressed. And I also like the fact that Angel was dressed really, really nice. Angel has a flair for fashion because she also has her own boutique called Angel Brinks. And if you don't know Angel Brink, she's really, really popular now in the scenery now because she's dressing a lot of celebrities. She was letting us know that she has dressed Beyonce, she's dressed Sweetie, she's dressed Doja Cat, and I think she also has dressed Megan Thee Stallion. Everybody is to the point where they're actually amazed by her fashion, so she's the go-to girl when it comes to fashions. I've seen some of her work, and she does have some great dresses. She has a lot of attention to detail. I like the beading on it. It seems like everything that she make is custom made, so it's made to order. So most times, whatever she makes for you, nobody else will probably be wearing that. So I think that's a good thing, if nothing else. Angel also lets us know that she is pregnant. She announces it, and she lets us know that she and Rockstar are having a baby together, but she said they are having the typical relationship problems. She's to the point where she has Duffy over to her home, and they basically were chatting it up and talking or whatever. Duffy was to the point she knows the angel got really quiet. So she asked her what was wrong. She was saying that her and Rockstar were having issues, and she was saying even though she is pregnant, she was thinking that maybe they should take a step back. My take on that is, I don't know. It seems like he has a very aggressive type personality. I think Angel is more laid back, so he kind of wants to take the center stage of everything. And like she said, when she was growing up, she didn't really have a lot of arguing when it came to her parents, so she didn't want that same concept when it came to rearing her own children. So I can kind of understand and relate to that. You want to be able to have peace, especially while you're pregnant. She don't need any added stress. So I don't know if their relationship is going to weather the storm or what, we'll see. We also to the point where we see Duffy. She has her new beau. His name is I am. He is a basketball player as well. She lets us on in on her journey of being an actual DJ. She says she's been DJing for a lot of celebrities. She also DJ on the last episode for Jackie and Christy when they did their actual, their annual wedding thing. They get married every year, so they let Duffy DJ. She did a really, really good job. She's more like considered like a celebrity DJ, so she goes around different parties and DJs. But I am to the point where I think he wants her to kind of slow down on the DJing and be more hands on, be at home. I think as he's making hints towards it. But I think it's one of the things where she's enjoying what she's doing and she doesn't really want to slow down or at least stop what she's doing. Even though she is a new mom, they do have a kid together. She said he's very supportive in that area. He does watch the child for her, so she has a lot of support where that's concerned. Also, like the setup where they actually went to the nail bar, everybody was able to chat it up. All the ladies were in attendance. I think the only person that was missing this time was Jackie and Malaysia. Everybody was to the point they were talking British, Duffy. They also had Jennifer, and they also had Duffy, and they were actually, getting the nails done, chatting up, gossiping, doing what they do. They basically were to the point where they were just, letting everybody know that they were going to actually attend uh, the ceremony, not the ceremony, the party for British, not British, for Brandy. But the ladies are enjoying themselves. Everybody's getting facials. They're getting their some are getting their pedicures done. I like the fact that they met up there and it was like it's a one stop shop. You can get your hair done. I saw one of the British like she was getting a frontal done on her, and another girl, which was Duffy. They changed her wig out. She got her whole different wig put on. The people who were doing it professional and seemed like they was having a good time. Not only that, they was drinking mimosas. So anytime they drink mimosas, they finna get ready to spill the tea and say what's what. Everybody wants to know what's going on with the relationship of Malaysia and Brandy. They were to the point where they've been tight for the last couple of seasons, but now they act like they're not speaking. Mainly Malaysia saying that she was unaware that Brandy's father had died, and Brandy kept saying that she did know and that she was being very disrespectful by saying that she did not know, and most importantly, that she was hurt that she did not come to her aid or either at least check on her when she was mourning. Malaysia says that she wasn't trying to be spiteful or anything. She just genuinely did not know. Malaysia has her own issues. She says she's not really in a custody battle with her ex-husband, but he is to the point that, which is very shocking to me. Malaysia says that he does not pay child support. I know it's to the point where I'm not in his finance or in his pocket or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure he makes enough, in the NBA to be able to take care of the kids and do what he's supposed to do. It's probably one of those things where he probably is using the fact that he's not with her anymore as an excuse not to do what he should be doing. Malaysia breaks down and tells Jackie what's going on and the fact that it's a lot on her because she's trying to get her business up and running and at the same time trying to be a single mom. I think they're co-parenting, but I don't think it's one of those things where it's a smooth process. She said that he had to go back for NBA training camp, so she asked the kids whether or not they wanted to come back with her, and they let her know that they did want to come back. Malaysia seems like she's a very hands-on mom. She appreciates her kids and she likes being a mom. But don't get it twisted. Malaysia is a fashionista. She can get dressed and she does look cute when she dresses up. But we're gonna see what's going on with her relationship with Brandy. We're gonna see whether or not they mend their relationship, will they come back and be, good Judies, as people say. But I think in the meantime, Brandy is trying to be cool with Duffy, not Duffy, British. They saying that they had hit it off and that they would be cool or whatever. I don't know, it's one of those temporary things or where she just trying to be friends with her because her and Malaysia are actually not friendly. But I noticed that Brandy also brought Duffy to the side, and she told her that she did not like the fact that she kept making reference to the fact that that was her best friend as far as Malaysia's concerned, even though she knows they're going through. They got to the point they did not argue about it. They were pretty much ladies about it. They hugged it out, and she basically told Brandy. Brandy basically told Duffy just don't do that anymore, just to keep it, her feelings. In other words, take her feelings into consideration. They go back to the party, and the party is pretty cool. Like I told y'all, it was a kind of like, I ain't gonna say a ballroom setting, but everybody was to the point where they were actually sitting at the table together, which was, I like the setup of the actual party. It was, you could tell, it was pretty upscale. Everybody was dressed to the nines. Seemed like everybody was enjoying themselves, but they kept, showing the camera and showing that Malaysia wasn't there. So Brandon was making excuses for her. She basically said she think that maybe Malaysia probably didn't want to be in a setting around amongst a lot of people like that. I don't know. Malaysia seemed like she got a lot of issues going on right now, but she's trying to get herself together. She basically is trying to, get things settled as far as her co-parent is concerned. But Angel lets us know that she is pregnant. I personally can't wait to see the baby. I think Angel has two other kids by another basketball another basketball player in a previous relationship. So I guess this will be her third child. But the setup in her actual shop is really, really nice. I like the details of it. It doesn't really feel like you in a shop. It feels like you in like a just a like a swanky boutique. It's really, really cute. She pays attention to detail. She also gives us a walkthrough and lets us see some of the dresses that are actually in the showroom, and they're gorgeous as always. Like I told y'all, she does have her own clothing line, Angel Brinks Clothing. I personally follow her on Instagram because I like to see the details that she does on the dresses, and a lot of times the people that actually she makes dresses for, they will post on Instagram. So we're gonna see what's going on with her. Jackie is to the point where she actually is trying to meet up with Shawnee, and she was saying that Duffy was also to the point where she wanted to do a kind of like a double day, not a double day. In other words, she was trying to get potential bachelors lined up for the ladies that actually were single. So I'm thinking she meant British and Malaysia, and I'm thinking I'm not sure Brandon if Brandon is still with her husband. I'm not sure, but we already know what's going on now. Jennifer, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Jennifer is booed up or not because they have not actually showed her actual gentleman or whatever. I'm thinking she does have a actual gentleman that she's dating, but I don't know whether or not he's actually on the show. But this season is actually, starting off pretty slow, but it's to the point where the girls are getting along for the most part. But you already know how basketball wise rolls. Everybody is gonna start off smooth, but they're gonna take you over that cliff and then they're gonna come down with it. Uh, I don't know if they're gonna get to the point they're gonna be fist fighting or what. I don't know, but we'll have to see. I was glad to see, but they brought her back this season, so we're gonna see what she's giving. I like the fact that she's getting along with everybody. She's not good Judas with anybody or whatever, but it seems like she's getting along with Angel. They seem like kind of mesh really well. British is lets the ladies know that no, she is not with her ex anymore. They had a fallout, and it played out on social media because I was looking at it, and it was to the point where they were going back and forth, her and her actual ex. They do have a child together, so they was going back and forth, tweeting and saying the most about each other. So I don't know if it's gonna be one of the things where they're gonna keep featuring him on the show. I don't know. We're gonna see if we're gonna see her child. I don't know, but I was kind of glad to see British back too because British had been there a couple of episodes ago as well. So we get a chance to see all the ladies mingling together, and hopefully Malaysia will get all her issues settled, and see what's going on with the guys, and let basketball wife do what it do. Because you already know how Shawnee rolls. Shawnee's gonna bring the girls together. Uh, I was kind of didn't know that they were bringing Brandy back. Because I remember last season, maybe a season or two, Brandy and Shawnee got into it, and Brandy stormed off. So I don't know. I guess they made amends and she decided to bring her back to the show. But yeah, everybody is meshing well on the show. The ladies are doing what they do, with showing us how they in their element. Jackie also lets her know that she's launching her clothing line, and she knows she want the girls to support, which they will do. Like I said, Malaysia actually has her actual line. I think it's a skincare line that she's doing, but she said she's trying to get it off the ground and do what she got to do. But yeah, you guys, I enjoyed this episode of Basketball Wives. I'm looking forward to the next episode. I think on the next episode, that's where I told you they're gonna do like the kind of speed dating thing where everybody is gonna be actually be set up on a blind date. So that's gonna be fun to see how that works out. I don't know if the ladies are up for that, but the gentlemen that they actually had, they were some nice gentlemen. So I don't know if their personalities will clash or whatever. But we'll check it out and we'll have to see how it goes and be ready for whatever. But I love to see the girls in the elements. I'm glad their season is back and they actually brought back some OGs. Like I told you, British is back and actually Jennifer, because Jennifer is still an OG. Jennifer was on the season. I think it was season 2 through 4. I think she was on. Yeah, Jack has been on every season. So, and also Malaysia has as well. And then Malaysia started off on the season. That's when she introduced Brandon to us. So that's how we knew they was best of friends. So it's kind of shocking that this season that we've realized that they are not the best of friends. So it is what it is. Basketball wise is gonna do what it do. I personally can't wait to the reunion to see what kind of cliffhanger they're gonna throw at us, and see what's what and what's good. But I'm on the edge of my seat waiting on the next episode. And when that next episode come out, I'll be back like a girl always does and bring you another review. I'm hoping you guys are enjoying the reviews as much as I enjoy bringing the reviews to you guys. I hope you guys are going to check out my other reviews and actually get my views up and watch the videos. I appreciate it, guys. If you're new here, subscribe and most importantly, leave me a comment. And I always come back with another one. Have a great day, guys.